Alright, Cozy Time friends, we are back for Sawdust Salad, but this is the wrap-up of this pineapple casserole. So let's look right down here. Now, this has been in there for the 20 minutes, and this is our cracker and butter, and I'm just going to dump it right in the middle. I have found the best way for me to get it on there good is just dump it in the middle. I want all the goodie out. All that butter, all that cracker going in. Just like this. And then I just rake it one way, rake it another. And look, voila. I've covered my dish quite evenly. And I even throw a knife in there for good measure. And I'll tell you what, if you don't think it's hot, it's hot. I'm burning my hand. And here we go. Scrap around here. There it goes. And then, on top of it, I'll just put the cheddar cheese. And then we'll go back in for 10. Back in for 10. This is just the coarse cheddar cheese. I love the cheddar with the pineapple. It is delicious. Mama, you ready for sawdust salad?
I'm going to try it.
You're going to try it? Is this your first time?
Yeah.
She's going to try it, she says. She's only been making it for 50-something years. 55, maybe. Boy, time has really come about today. I hadn't even thought about all the time, like me being helping Mama for 40 years. Who could have guessed that, Mama? It's kind of like Christmas sneaking up on me.
I know it.
Mama, your hair is going that way and this way.
Oh.
It's like a...
I ain't worried about my hair. I'm cooking right now.
She'll pretty up before lunch.
Maybe.
Mama said this morning, should I get ready? I said, no, you got to cook. Be you. They know you.
They don't want to slob.
Mama, you ain't no slob. You just like. So, now let's talk about sawdust salad. So it's a box of lemon jello, a box of orange jello, 2 cups of hot water, 1.5 cups of cold water. So you take a half a cup of cold water off. It ain't 2 cups of hot, 2 cups of cold. It's a cup and a half of cold.
That's the one.
And you mix it together.
That was my lemon jello.
And here comes the orange. 2 cups of hot water, 1.5 cup of cold. And this is hot water. 1 cup of hot water. Little cute cup. Look at that. I could drink coffee out of that.
I forgot about breaking that other cup.
I bought you a new one after you broke your old one.
What did I do with it? Look at that orange and lemon.
Orange and lemon together. And let me tell you, folks, need another cup of hot?
Yeah, you stir.
I'll stir, yes ma'am. And you need another cup of hot, and that'll dissolve all this jello. And then only a cup and a half of cold. Boy, that orange and lemon jello looks pretty in there. It looks delicious, Mama. I'm thinking if we had our handy dandy metal whisk, I could do better. Do you know where it is? Oh, you're putting that hot water in the... Yeah, I think a whisk would do that. You're putting that hot water in the microwave. I thought that was just tap hot. I thought it was pretty hot when I grabbed it.
Makes you know that it's good and hot.
It is good and hot. Ah, now it's mixing easier. Now this will have to gel before we can finish up.
No, I have to put my pineapples, bananas, and marshmallows.
But I mean, you'll have to gel. You don't finish this dish until after the gelling process, right?
No, you don't put the top on.
You don't put the topping on until it gels. Now, a cup and a half of Coke coming up because this is dissolved. Look how good it's dissolved.
1 cup of Coke.
You probably don't have to stir the whole time, but I'm trying to make sure I got my job done right. And a half cup of Coke. I think I've got my job done. It's mixed thoroughly and it's dissolved thoroughly. I feel so good about it, Mom. This is a family tradition. This is my granny's recipe. She always brought it. It was always expected, even though always she would ask, which was kind of cute, but you know, that was a granny thing. She'd say, "Do you want me to make sawdust salad?" And we'd say, "Yes, definitely. Show up with that sawdust salad, Granny." Well, I didn't know you might get tired of it. No, Granny, we ain't tired of no sawdust salad. But we had to tell her every time, didn't we, Mama?
Yeah.
Mama, show them what you're doing now.
Well, I'm getting the juice out of pineapples.
Shall I cut these bananas for you?
Yeah. And all I'm going to do is when I get the juice out, drop them in here. You save this juice because you use it in your topping.
And you don't let your husband or your daddy drink it.
My husband would pick up my juice and drink it if I wasn't careful.
And Mama would put out a decree, just like he was making an announcement on a sinking ship. Do not drink my pineapple juice, anybody. This is for my sawdust salad. Don't drink it. Wouldn't you, Mama?
Yeah, I'd have to open up a can of pineapple juice sometimes to let him drink it and so I could have my juice.
We had to watch it. Guard against it, don't we, Mama?
Yeah, he was bad.
He left anything like that he thought was fair game to drink or to. If you
Well,
left,
you didn't put it in there.
I thought you was just going to throw it away. Now you know I don't throw that away. I wish you could have met my daddy. He would have been sitting here right now, and him and Mama would have been arguing and carrying on. It's just the warm, fuzzy Christmas memories like that you miss. And him saying, "Jens is fixing to run that dressing right now by baking it. Won't you just serve it like that?"
He loved it raw.
And he'd tell us every time it was ruining it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, don't tell Mama. Don't tell Mama. Don't nobody tell on me, Lord, Lord. Cleaned it up, Mama.
You done good.
And she's going to put a whole can of pineapple in here, but she's going to squeeze the juice out of every drop of it.
I'm trying to. I want the jello to stick.
If you can, this works better if you get some pesky kid to sit here with a whisk and stir it up for you as you're doing it.
That's why I got you. That's what.
I'll always be your pesky little boy, won't I, Mama?
Yes, always.
Oh, Lordy, Lordy,
I'm
Lordy.
about to get a cup.
Uh-huh. And you still got quite a bit in here.
I'm getting there slowly but surely.
Is your name Shirley?
Surely.
John, John.
My aunt and uncle's here in case y'all was wondering. It's Christmas Day. They've come, Mom. Squeeze the juice.
There you go.
And there you go. 1 cup of juice Or the topping. And there's the pineapple in there. Now this will get bananas dropped in. And there's no order to this. You just want them.
Cover all the top.
You just want them covered. Just like this. Just like this. That banana's stuck together.
I'll do if you cut them like that.
Trish, you cut them over top of it.
Yeah, I just slice them as I got them.
Well, now you tell me, Mama.
Well,
You got any more secrets? Share them with the group.
yeah, I just slice them as I go over top of it, spread them out.
But if you put them in your hand like this, you can unclog them.
Just slice one at a time, they ain't clogged.
This is what I put up with all the time, people.
This side's bare.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Right here. Personally.
You act like I've got unlimited banana supply here.
You are. You're getting down to the bar pack.
That's the end of it.
What's that in there?
Well, that's the one that my mama won't never let me put in there.
So now all I'm going to do is sprinkle the marshmallows.
Oh.
This is a little bigger bag than what I normally put on it, but I cover the top.
Now, let me tell you a little secret. Secret. Mama will contest or back me up on this one. If you don't go and put those marshmallows on there, and you don't mash them down in there a little bit, when you put your topping, it's going to slide off. It's going to be a big mess.
We had company and I did that one time, didn't we?
Yeah, and it's going to be a big, you want them to kind of glue themselves in there. Because if you don't, then when you put your topping on and you cut a piece, it's just everywhere. They'll roll.
It was slide right off.
It just look at the rib a minute, Mama. So now this has to set up, and then she'll cook the topping, and it's a little process there, and we'll show you that when we come back for our last video of the day. So that's sawdust salad. So many of you over the years have written in and said, I tried your sawdust salad, now it's a family favorite. So it's just wonderful that we can pass one of our traditions down to you, and your family loves it as much as we do. So this next step will be you'll cook that topping, add that pineapple juice in there, and this is when your pineapple juice is most vulnerable.
What you need for it.
Right here is when your pineapple juice is most vulnerable. It's when it's sitting here waiting to be cooked and whatever, and your family will come through and drink it. So be on guard. So that's just a little side note. Here's the topping. It's 2 cups of sour cream, 1 8-ounce cream cheese, 1 egg, 1/2 cup of sugar, 3 tablespoons of flour, 1 cup of pineapple juice, and that's what you need right there. So the topping is you beat the egg, the sugar, the flour, and the pineapple juice and cook it until thickened. You cook it on top of the stove until thickened. Let it cool and then add sour cream and cream cheese. Spread on cool mixture, top with grated American cheese. Now Mama says she's going to use this shortcut this year with some of this cheddar. We're going to find out. I think she'll probably go back to her usual. The pineapple casserole just stopped. So we're going to get it out and bring it over here and let you look at it. Pineapple casserole, Mama, just come off there. Is it too hot for you to grab out there?
No, I get my pot holders when you got your pad.
Yes, ma'am, but I can get it because it's hot. You've been toting it around. She coming with it. Here it comes. I want to show y'all this beauty. And the pineapple casserole. See how it's bubbling around the edges? Get a close-up on this. That's what you want. And that cheddar cheese, it just made a crust there. That'll all settle back down. It'll kind of, these edges won't be as prominent whenever it cools down because it's got to boil itself out. But see how thick? I didn't drain any juice, but trust me, you don't have to. That's the crackers and the cheddar cheese laying on there. And that's that beautiful boil coming up. That's going to make a thick, delicious pineapple goodness for your ham. And it's going to be delicious. Now we're going to come back one more time and show you the topping on the sawdust salad. And then
it'll be a few hours.
It'll be a few hours.
It's got to sit.
It has to sit, become jello, become firm and delicious. And then, by then, the other stuff will start coming out. And we'll show you some of those finished products. And we'll show you how to finish topping that sawdust salad. And then we're going to leave y'all alone and let you enjoy your Christmas lunch, dinner, whatever you do with your family. And if you're watching this later on, you can see what we did do to get ready. But that's basically it, isn't it, Mama?
Yeah.
We've had a great morning. We got up early, got started, and here we are. I've had about a pot of coffee, which is normal for 10 o'clock, almost 11. We don't eat till 1, so all of ours will be wonderfully done by 1. So the jello will come out by 12:30, and we'll top it, and then we'll be ready to go. So, y'all have a blessed day and enjoy yourself. And when Mama lights over here, hint, Mama. Come in the room, Mama. Come in the room.
I'm in the room. I was in this room.
You seem so far
my
away.
hair is everywhere, Troy.
I know, Mama.
That
It just
happened
went.
close to
Yeah,
her.
it went. Woo! It went away. Look, I like your shirt.
That's my Mr. and Mrs. Claus shirt.
And it says, Merry
Christmas.
Christmas at the bottom.
Yeah. I'm so fat you can't get that.
You're making me cough.
Now what else do we like? The beans
Okay.
and the...
All right, let's go over it, Mama.
Mm-hmm.
We got the ham in the oven. It's perfectly glazed. Oh, we've got the turkey in there, and he's upside down, breast down, so you can get that. You put that breast on the bottom, and it marinates the whole time it's cooking. About 15 minutes before it's done, you take your bag, cut it open slightly, pour out the extra juice, flip your turkey, breast side up, put it back in the oven, broil, let him brown. That way it's marinated itself all that time, and that breast is in the bottom, and all that juice is on it, and you've got the juiciest, most delicious turkey you've ever had. So that'll happen. We've got to peel some potatoes for some fresh mashed potatoes. We've got the pineapple casserole made. We're going to do those apple cinnamon imperials.
I went in there to get them and come back with that.
I wasn't going to bring it up if she forgot it, but she did. And since she did, I'll let her take credit for that. But we're going to get those apples on, those cinnamon imperials.
I wasn't thought of it again until you mentioned it.
That's a beautiful Christmas tradition here. And we've got my aunt brought broccoli casserole and sweet potato casserole when they came a while ago. And pies.
Pumpkin and
Pumpkin and pecan. That's the reason we keep inviting her back. She can cook so good.
And we got rolls to eat.
And we've got rolls and mashed potatoes, and that's all we're having, isn't it?
Green beans. So that's all
2 types of green beans. They like Italian cut flat green beans. We're going to have some of those. And we're going to have a few of our peanut beans. And we're going to have the pineapple casserole, mashed potatoes, cinnamon apples, and let's see.
Dressing and gravy.
Dressing, gravy, cranberry sauce,
whole cranberries.
and deviled eggs. And you're going to do corn.
I could open some corn too.
We'll do some whole kernel corn. I like it with butter and a little bit of salt. And I like it just finishes up my mashed taters and green beans. Mama, I have to tell you, I'm proud of you this year. I'm proud of you every year. But this year you have done remarkably well on being stress-free.
I've been trying.
Enjoying yourself. We've had the best time this morning.
Yeah.
We had a wonderful time yesterday evening. And it's all come together just like always. And you've not stressed and worried and fretted.
I've not got all upset.
No, usually she's like, no.
I might get that way.
No,
It's
she
close to the time.
She won't. I've got confidence in her. But most of the time she's like, now just let me think. Just let me, like a red rooster. Not always. But she does get a little upset, as some of you all do. But we've been telling you all to be stress-free. Mama said this year I'm going to be stress free. I'm going to enjoy it. There's nothing here that's going to change our lives if it don't go just perfectly. Nothing here that's going to steal our joy. So we're just going to enjoy it. And proud of you, Mama.
Thank you. I'm proud of myself so far.
Proud. Merry Christmas. Mama, tell them all Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful one.
And we will be back to show you the end of that Sawdust Salad and kind of do a wrap up and show you. We'll probably do buffet style in here because it's just easier, and we'll go in the dining room and eat. So that's probably what we're going to be up to when we come back in a couple of hours. Y'all can take a break from us. We've just inundated you with videos, and you'd have had another one of deviled eggs if I hadn't adjusted the camera and hit that finish button. I don't know what I did.
Goodbye, everybody.
You're going to go get some. She's like, I ain't got time to stand here any longer. You're going to make me stressed. Merry Christmas, y'all. And we'll be back in a couple of hours.